Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today what we're going to do is test out the new upgraded WLtoys transmitter from the new 124007 brushless buggy here. And we're going to test this out and bind it to all these different models here, all these previous models released from WLtoys, and use them off this one transmitter. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now the other day I actually done a range test on the 124007 down at a local field, and I managed to get 166 meters distance, and I actually stopped the car because I couldn't see it. The car actually went over a bit of a dip underneath a park bench, and I couldn't see the car, so I had to actually stop. But I do have a feeling that this transmitter could have gone probably up to 200 meters of range rather easily if I hadn't lost sight of it. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a pop-up link at the top corner of the screen here, and you can check that one out. I filmed that about 3 or 4 days ago and put it up on the channel, so be sure to check that one out. Alright guys, if you have missed it, if you did happen to watch it, you know the results of that video, where I could have actually gotten further if I hadn't had to stop. Now, after that video, I did share that with Makerfire, who did send me this buggy to review, and they were pretty impressed by the range that I was getting. So what they did, they said to me that they were going to go and contact WLtoys themselves and ask them if they could start selling these transmitters separately, as well as the receiver and the body shells for this car. Okay, now this car is very similar in spec to the version 2 of the 124017. All right, I've got the version 1 there. That's the original version that has a few cogging issues and terrible range on the original transmitter. So anyway, they did get back to me that night after I shared my video on this car, and they did tell me, yes, we are able to sell them separately. Now, I did share that on my Facebook page and a community post. You probably would have seen that if you subscribe to my channel. And you can buy these transmitters now from Makerfire for only $24.99. Now, I did get a few comments on my Facebook posts that I shared in a couple of Facebook groups, WLtoys groups, and a few people did comment in my post that said, you know, oh, you can just go and buy a Dumbo RC transmitter and you get epic range of, 500 meters. And hey, I agree, you can get a Dumbo RC relatively cheap these days. I've seen them go for about, I don't know, $40 US, and you get the receiver with it, of course, and you're going to get epic range. I do not deny that. I 100% agree with you guys that did actually comment that in my post. But that's not the reason for this video, guys. The reason for this video is just to show you guys that this transmitter will actually work with these previous models, and it's a very cheap option if you have all these models in your collection already, like I do. So let's just check it out, guys. Let's take the little Mad Max out. Now, I have put my own 45 amp Surpass Hobby ESC in this one, because if you saw my review, I end up having a faulty ESC with this particular car. Okay, so as we can see, not a problem. Bit of a handful. All right, so no lag at all. With this transmitter, you can even drive it one-handed. Got that lever. All right, so there's the 184016. I think I got that combination of numbers right. So that's that one out of the way. I've already bound this 124017. This is the V1. As you can see, binds up perfectly. This one's not trimmed up correctly, so not a problem with that. Let's see if this one is the one that cogs. I did hook it up to one of my programming cards. I made a video on that a long time ago when these were first released. Still on the same setup. As you can see, it did cog a little bit on takeoff. On 3S it's less noticeable. You see, you can tell that is a version 1. So that's the second one of my collection. All right. So now what we'll do, we'll bind up the 144010 brushless. That hasn't been bound to this transmitter. I'll just show you how to do it. Very, very simple. So we've got the 144010. All right. We'll turn the transmitter off. Okay. I'm going to turn it on. I haven't bound this one yet. Hear that little chime? You probably can't if there's, there's a bit of wind out here. Now I've turned it on. All right. Got no control. See that? So it's not bound just yet, but we'll fix that. All we'll do, turn everything off. There's a little bind button there, just there. Hold on to that while you turn on the car. Hear that little chime? Bring it here. Turn the transmitter on. There you go. Bound, ready to go. All right. So that's the 144010. Now these ones come with that V2 controller, the one with the blue wheel. All right, but as you can see, using the 124007, no lag at all. Now even some of the V2 models, including this one, had a little bit of lag. This one does not. Look at that. Quick tap. All right. So not only are you improving the range of all these cars using the original transmitter, you're actually getting rid of that lag. Hopefully you can see that. Look at the trigger and look at the car. No lag anymore. I remember this one did have a bit of lag with the version 2 transmitter. So that's that one out of the way. Let's try the larger one, the 124, the 104002. Okay, man, these numbers are just doing my head in. Now, once again, this 10th scale 104002 has never been bound to this transmitter. I only bound a couple of them just to save time, but I wanted to show you on camera how to do it rather easily. All right, so we've got it turned on. Turn that on. As you can see, it's not bound, so it's not working. All right, turn everything off again. Got the bind button there, hold it down. This ESC is a bit loose. Oh, there we go. That one just wanted to take off on me. So there you go, guys. She was eager to get going, I think because of the throttle trim. Yeah, the actual throttle trim on this particular model, it actually makes it go forward. See that? Not any of the other WLtoys models actually done that. Oh, you learn something new every day. But as you can see, not a problem with the 104002 either. Okay. Just turn that throttle trim down a bit. Oh, sorry, I'm doing the steering trim. Turn that down. And we've got no delay. I think this battery's going a bit flat. Alright. There you have it, guys. All these models do work with this transmitter, which is awesome. And I mean, if you factor in the amount of money that you're going to save, even just buying receivers, like I mentioned at the start of this video, WRC transmitter and receiver combo is great. Don't get me wrong, I love those transmitters as well as radio link, but you got to factor in, you got to have to buy receivers for the rest of the cars that you've got in your collection. Whereas buying just one of these for under 25 US bucks, you don't have to. You can reuse all the WLtoys receivers and just have one transmitter for all of your cars, you know. It beats taking out, you know, the V2 transmitters, the V1 transmitters. Just take one and you can run all your WLtoys cars. So So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to show you that the new upgraded transmitter that comes with the 104007 can bind and be used in all these different models. Now this would also apply to models that I didn't feature in this video. In this video I just wanted to show you the buggy range, but you know, the new 104072, that street basher that looks a little bit like an armor infraction, it'd definitely work on that because that is a 10 scale, uses the exact same receiver, as well as that monster truck that I reviewed, that 12 scale one, the 104019. I think the brush one was 009. Anyway guys, look, I don't even know if I'm getting all these number combos correct for all the models, but you know the one that looks a little bit like a Max from last year, that brushless one, that would definitely work with this transmitter as well. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. I sure do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like RC content like this, there's much more to come in the near future, so stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and make sure you put your comments below. All right guys, so thanks very much for watching. If you want one of these transmitters, they are only $24.95. I'll be putting the link in the description below, and you can probably use my coupon code, which is Perth West Oz RC, at the Makerfire store. They also sell the receivers separate, and if you want to get one of these body shells for your 124017 version 1 or version 2, you can buy these body shells separate as well. So anyway guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Until next time, happy RCing and enjoy the hobby.